Our next guest is a former producer for Donahue, and for over 15 years, she searched for compelling stories to share on the screen. And today, she has her own story to tell. Lorri Benson is here to talk about her new memoir called To Have and Not Hold. Good morning. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me. Happy to be here.
This is an incredible story. You were a producer, as I said, for Donahue, and you became pregnant. Tell me about your situation.
Well, it was a new job for me at the time. I was an associate producer, and I was very excited about my career, and this is going great. And then I became pregnant unexpectedly. And for 9 months, I agonized over the decision of what to do. Phil obviously was an incredible boss and gave me all kinds of options, but it was a very difficult personal decision.
And eventually you gave your daughter up for adoption. What was the hardest part about, I mean, like you said, it was a difficult decision, but what did you find to be the hardest part about giving your daughter up?
So there is really no easy thing. There's nothing easy about it. It's probably the most difficult decision anyone can make. But when you're keeping your child in mind, their best, well-being, I was not going to be around. If I kept that job, I was working nights, weekends, all the time. I didn't have a support system. You keep your child's life, at the forefront when you're making the decision, and it's agonizing.
16 years after you gave her up, 16 years later, she came and found you.
Yes.
You had a reunion. What is your relationship with your daughter like now? You named her Amy, but now she is known as Kate.
Yes. We are as close as you can be, I think. Our families are intertwined. My daughters are her sisters.
Wow, great photo.
Yeah, I mean, it's a very close, loving relationship, and a lot of that is due to her adoptive mom and her adoptive father who has passed away. Just their confidence in their role as her parents.
So, I mean, looking at these pictures, you guys are going on vacations together.
Yes.
I mean, you really have become one family.
Yeah.
So, you mentioned Anne, the adopted mother, and her confidence. What's your relationship like with Anne?
I think that's another reason I wrote this book, because I think it's so special that what developed between us, it was almost like a soul connection. It was almost like this whole thing was meant to be, we were meant to be friends, meant to be family, and Katie was like the conduit to that. It was like she's the one that made it all happen. But somehow it would have happened anyway. It was that kind of relationship. We're very close. She's, one of my closest friends, and I would like to get that message out there that if all three of the people in the triad act courageously and with love, I think it's possible to have a great resolution.
Because it seems like in the end, not only did you benefit from it because you're able to see your daughter, and Anne was able to have and raise a beautiful daughter. Right. For Katie, she gets, really for the child, the best of both worlds.
Right.
And
well,
I think what Anne said, the more love, the
better is her motto, and it really worked out that way. She just is such a confident, exquisite woman. I mean, she just really made it all work smoothly.
And here at Kate's wedding, you guys were both there. What a beautiful story.
It really, well, the wedding was an amazing time because she had a very small family-only, immediate family-only wedding. And I was surprised, really, to get the invitation, but our whole family was there. It was really beautiful.
Lorri, thank you so much for sharing your story. And your new book is out. It's the first of 3 books that are going to be you're going to be writing about, and you can also find it on Amazon. And if you would like more information on Lorri's book, To Have and Not Hold, visit our website, and we'll have it there.